Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to some Pokemon Showdown. Now, today we are going to be doing a little bit of a UU live using a team that my boy Geopolitics passed me. It is a UU bird spamming team, of course, featuring Honch, Crow, and Mega Pidgeot. So, I'm going to go look for a match here. I don't really have to say too much to preference this video. We're going to match against an opponent here. He's going to be bringing Aerodactyl, Feraligatr, Espeon, Dragolge, Lucario, and the Snorlax. So, I don't really see a dedicated lead. I would assume maybe his lead is Espeon. In that regard, I'm gonna lead Honch Crow. So there's the Espeon. I'm gonna go straight for the Sucker Punch, as he's probably just going to yeah, he's gonna Dazzle and Gleam me. So easily predicted. We're gonna be able to knock out the Espeon and get our Moxie boost, as he's gonna bring in Feraligatr. Okay, I almost feel like he's gonna predict me to go for the Sucker Punch, and I almost feel like he's just gonna go and SD. So here I'm gonna Brave Bird or Dragon Dance, whatever. I thought he was running SD, but either way, I'm gonna be able to knock him out. Oh, we were gonna bring him down so close. I thought we were gonna knock him out. Well, anyways, I guess we'll just Sucker Punch here, as that's obviously the play to make. We should be able to knock out the Feraligatr, as it's gonna fail. He's gonna go again for a Dragon Dance, as all we really have to do is sit here and keep on going for the Sucker Punch. So we're gonna be able to knock out the Feraligatr. We're gonna get even more of a Moxie boost. Honch Crow is already putting in work. That's amazing. Alright, in comes Aerodactyl, as I'm just gonna Sucker Punch. I mean, Aerodactyl is a heavy offensive threat. It could be Mega Aerodactyl, which it probably is. And in that regard, I just want to keep on attacking it while we have the attack boost here. So it's going to be a Mega Aerodactyl, as I can go for the Sucker Punch and actually knock it out. Oh my god, is this going to be a Honch Crow sweep? This is ridiculous, man. I've never actually attempted or got a sweep on camera, so this is pretty interesting. He's gonna bring in Broly, the Lucario. Oh my god, the Vacuum Wave, man. He's gonna go for the Vacuum Wave, I know it. Honch Crow is such a good Pokemon, honestly. It did its job. Do I sack it here? Nah, I think I'm gonna switch in Entei, predicting the Vacuum Wave. I mean, that's pretty much all he can do. I mean, if he goes for the Vacuum Wave now, I'm just gonna facepalm, because he could have easily done that earlier and knocked me out, or at least forced the switch out. So, in the meantime, I'm gonna go and start the timer here, and I will be right back with you guys when my opponent decides to make his move. Alright, so my opponent's just gonna let me snag the win due to inactivity. I think it was pretty much just mad that I was gonna sweep him with the Honch Crow, so either way, that's gonna be the match. In the meantime, I'm gonna go look for the battle, so we're gonna match against Waddles the Whale. Most people who bring Zoroark honestly just lead off with it, so I'm gonna go, let's go Cobalion, as, if he wants to try and, like, alright, so if he wants to try and, like, attack me, then, of course, we're gonna get the Justify boost. He's gonna lead Yanmega, as I have a strange feeling that this is his Zoroark, so I'm gonna go ahead and go straight for the close combat, as, is it? Oh, it is a Zoroark, so we're going to be able to knock it out. Of course, I am going to get the defense and special defense to drop, so Zoroark is out of the way, which means, yeah, that's pretty good. So, I told you guys, most of the people who bring Zoroark just lead off with it, so this guy's going to bring in Mamoswine, as I'm a little worried, honestly, that it's going to outspeed me. I don't know. Am I going to need to use Cobalion for anything else on this guy's team? I guess I really don't need to. I'm going to go for the close combat here. We're going to actually outspeed Mamo. We're going to bring it down to its Sash here, as it's probably just going to go for the Earthquake. I mean, that's the only play it can make. He's going to go straight for the Superpower, which is also a thing. I mean, Earthquake would have been a much better play, as you could have ensured the kill and not had these drops or whatever in your stats. So, alright then. I'm going to bring in Entei, as what I want to do is go straight for the Extreme Speed. We'll be able to knock out the Mamoswine and do a hell of a lot of damage to whatever switches in if he wants to do that. But either way, he's just going to sack his Mamoswine, as it's going to go down, and, you know what, Entei actually really destroys this guy's team. I almost just want to stay in. Yeah, I'm going to stay in and go for the Extreme Speed, as, maybe he's going to predict me to switch and go for, like, a, SD or whatever this Yanmega might have. He's going to go straight for the Hypnosis, as, alright then, that's a thing. At least Sleep Claws is a thing in Smogon, so let's switch in Pidgeot here, as he's just going to go straight for the Air Slash, and honestly, now I feel like he's going to outspeed me. I'm going to go and Mega Evolve here and go for the Hurricane. I mean, I guess there's really not, that was a really bad play, staying in with the, Entei, but, anyways, yeah, I'm just going to stay in, and I'm going to Mega Evolve the Pidgeot. I know he's just going to outspeed me, so either way, Pidgeot's going to go down, but it's a-okay, as we can actually bring in Honch Crow, and, I'm going to attempt to get another sweep here. I'm going to go straight for the Sucker Punch. We should be able to knock out the Yanmega, and, oh, he's going to fail, as he's going to go for the Hypnosis. It's Sleep Claws. I don't even know. Is this guy, like, does this guy not know what Sleep Claws is? I don't really know, but, alright, well, there's no way in hell that we're going to outspeed this guy, so I'm going to keep on going for the Sucker Punch here. We're going to knock out the Yanmega. We're going to be able to get the Moxie boost, so this could potentially be another Honch Crow sweep. I mean, Honch Crow can really do a lot of work against the rest of this guy's team. He's going to bring in the Chestnut, as, the play to make, what would it be? I honestly do believe that I'm just gonna go straight for the Brave Bird here. We're gonna be able to knock out the Chestnut. I had a feeling that he was gonna predict me to Sucker Punch and set up Leech Seed or whatever, but we're gonna get even more of a Moxie boost, as Honchkrow has already earned its spot on the thumbnail, really. Okay, so here, honestly, I do believe the B-Drill is just gonna go, I mean, I almost feel like it's gonna Mega Evolve and go for the Protect just to get its speed, but then in the end, it really doesn't matter. Alright, I'm gonna go for the Sucker Punch just to be safe. He's gonna Mega Evolve and go straight for the Protect. I knew it. I should have roosted. But either way, we can just pretty much fight off this B-Drill, as all we gotta do is Sucker Punch. It's not gonna outspeed a priority move, so yeah, Honchkrow pretty much wrecks this guy's team. I honestly do believe this is gonna be another Honchkrow sweep. I mean, Honchkrow is just such a powerful Pokemon with Moxie. It is crazy. Alright, so here I'm going to click Sucker Punch. We'll be able to knock out the B-Drill, and now we are at 2.5 times attack with Moxie on Honchkrow, so honestly, he's just going to forfeit the match. He's going to give it to us. That's fine. I don't really care. I'm going to go look for another match here, as we're in a match, and my opponent's going to be bringing Ampharos, Meanshao, Donphan, Porygon 2, Empoleon, and the Crobat. Meanshao's looking so obvious. It looks like such an obvious lead, but then again, what do I want to lead to counter that is the question. What doesn't really mind a fake out and can maybe take, I guess we could go Entei. Yeah, I'm gonna lead Entei here, as he's gonna lead the Meanshao, which is fine. I know he's pretty much just gonna go straight for the fake out, so I'm gonna actually switch in Florges, as we'll be able to grab the type advantage while gaining initiative. So he's gonna go for the fake out. He will be taking some Life Orb damage, as I'm gonna be taking some Lefty's health on my Florges here. I'm gonna go straight for the Moonblast, as he's just gonna go for the knockoff. He's gonna knock off Lefties, and this Moonblast is gonna do a hell of a lot of damage. It's gonna knock out the Meanshao. Meanshao is honestly a really frail Pokemon. Like, what is it? I don't even know what its defense or special defense is. It is 60. Yeah, that is awful. So the Crobat is going to come in, as it's probably just going to cross poison. In that regard, honestly, the best switching is Cobalion, so I'm just going to bring in Cobalion, as he's going to go for the U-turn, actually, which is, oddly, okay, why would you not go for the for the cross poison? I don't know. Maybe he predicted that. I guess he could go into, like, what can he go into? Maybe his, Ampharos. Okay, so his Ampharos is going to come in here. What can an Ampharos do to me? It can, oh, it can actually Focus Blast. Yeah, it can do a lot to me. I think I outspeed it. I gotta run calcs here, because I'm not too sure. Cobalion. Let's put it up against Ampharos. It's going to be a Mega Ampharos, so it's probably just going to be, the UU all-out attacking guy or whatever. So close combat, yeah, nothing that we can do. We can actually knock it out if we get an SD up, but we are not going to live a Focus Blast. So the best play to make, I almost feel like we gotta go Florges, but then again, we could use Cobalion as such a good switch in for Crobat. We gotta preserve it, so I'm gonna switch in Florges here, as I know he's just gonna go straight for the Focus Blast. He's gonna Agility, actually. Alright, well, either way, I can just Moonblast here, as he's gonna Thunderbolt. I mean, Ampharos is part Dragon, so Moonblast is gonna do a big chunk of damage. Honestly, I do believe Entei will actually be able to knock it out from this range with an E-Speed, so I am perfectly content with stacking Florges right now. It does not matter to me. Let's bring in Entei, as I honestly do believe that an Extreme Speed will be able to do enough to knock it out. Extreme Speed is gonna knock out the Ampharos. That is awesome. It is gone. So his Mega's out of the way, his priority user is out of the way, and he's gonna switch in Empoleon. Okay, this kind of gives me some problems, because I'm banded, so I can't stay in. What would an Empoleon want to do to an Entei? Of course, like a lot of things, like in Scald, we have a lot of offensive threats, so I honestly do believe our best switching is Tangrowth. I almost feel like he's just gonna go for the Scald. Yeah, there's the Scald. If we get burned, then it's whatever. No, we're not gonna get burned. Okay, so what I can actually do here, we can go for a Focus Blast. Ooh, I really want to predict the Crobat switching and go for the HP Ice, but I almost feel like that's too much of a prediction. So I'm going to leave Storm here, as we'll actually be able to bring the Empoleon down to 31. We are going to be taking a special attack drop, as he's just going to go for another Scald. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, we gotta sack Tangrowth, we really do. He's gonna go for the Protect this turn, as I'm just gonna go for another Leaf Storm. I guess, yeah, he's just gonna Protect for Lefty's health back, which is fine. I'm gonna go and start the timer here, as, he's gonna switch in Crobat. Okay, so that's fine. Leaf Storm is, we're gonna get his crit. Okay, that's fine. It's gonna do, like, 25% to his health. Alright, well then, what do I do? I almost do believe we gotta sack Tangrowth, although this could be a great time to switch in my Cobalion. I almost feel like he's just gonna go straight for the Brave Bird, because even if I wanted to switch in my Cobalion, Brave Bird will still be doing a lot to me, so I'm gonna HP Ice here, as he's gonna go straight for the Roost, surprisingly, so we're gonna be able to do a, okay, that did nothing to it, never mind. Okay, so, we gotta get this Tangrowth out of here, we really do. I don't want it. It is not doing anything to help me, it really isn't, so, it's gonna U-turn. Finally, it's gonna knock out my Tangrowth, so Tangrowth is gone. I wonder what he's gonna U-turn into, because on Empoleon, I can just bring in Entei. He's gonna bring in Donphan. Why is that a switch-in? I don't know. Okay, how do we want to go about doing this? Donphan can really only hurt Honchkrow if it's carrying Ice Shard. In that regard, I'm going to switch in Honchkrow here, as I do believe it's our best play to make. I'm going to go for the Brave Bird, as I do believe in Ice Shard. We'll be able to live it. Honchkrow has decent bulk. It can take it. It's going to Ice Shard. We're going to be brought down to 58, as I can just Brave Bird. We're going to actually bring the Donphan down to 26, so that's cool. Here, I guess I'll just go for the Sucker Punch. We'll be able to knock out the Donphan and get the Moxie boost. Oh my lord, Honchkrow is so overpowered, man. Why is this thing... It's too good, man. It's too good. Honestly, I'm curious as to what his switching is going to be. It probably is going to be Porygon 2. He's probably just going to try and Ice Beam me. I don't really know. But all I do know is that whatever he switches in is going to be taking a hell of a lot of damage from Honchkrow. So, I'm going to go straight for the Sucker Punch here, as we're going to grab the crit on the Crobat. We're going to knock it out and get a 2x attack boost on a Honchkrow. Why is this thing so powerful? Oh my lord, Porygon 2 is going to come in. Let's just go for the Sucker Punch. It's going to bring him down to 29, as we're going to get knocked out there due to recoil. He is going to go straight for the Tri-Attack, as honestly, I can just switch in Entei, and I do believe we win this game. All I got to do is click Sacred Fire, and even if he wants to switch in Empoleon, yeah, that thing's gone. To be honest, I don't know if Entei is going to take a Scald, but I do know that we're going to be able to knock out the Empoleon if we Sacred Fire. Is it worth it? Is it worth it staying in? I mean, no, it really isn't. Then again, no, I'm going to Sacred Fire here, as he's going to go straight for the Protect and get his, Lefty's recovery back. Now, I'm curious, Entei actually might not, knock out Empoleon from this range. OU All-Out Attacker, Choice Banded, let's put it up against Empoleon, probably just, well... Probably, is it specially defensive? Yeah, that's the one of the leftovers. Okay, so Sacred Fire would do around 86. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to launch a Sacred Fire off. It should be able to knock out the Empoleon. There it is. Empoleon's going to get knocked out here. And where are we sitting at time-wise today? 14 minutes? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and give my opponent a little bit of a GG. And that's going to be the match. So I'm going to go ahead and look for another battle here. We're in a match, and he's going to be bringing Beedrill, Hydreigon, Swampert, Jubilated Salamence, and the Snorlax. Leads here, probably Scarf Hydreigon, not gonna lie. I'm just gonna lead Cobalion just because, yeah, we're gonna go Cobalion just because if he leads Hydreigon, he's gonna lead Swampert, actually. Okay, that's a problem. He's probably gonna get a Brain. Do I go Tangrowth? I mean, that is my switch-in. I could Swords Dance here, but I don't want to risk getting scalded and getting burned, so I'm going to switch in Tangrowth here, as he is going to go for the Scald. Let's see if it grabs the burn. He's not going to get the burn, so it would have been fine to stay in, but here I'm just going to go for the Giga Drain. I don't want to leave Storm, as he's probably going to switch out. Yeah, there's the Salamence, so Giga Drain will do a good chunk of damage, but honestly, I'm just going to stay in. We're going to HP Ice, as he's probably going to predict the switch and go for, like, a Dragon Dance, which will be his demise, as he's going to go for the Fire Blast. I'm going to actually get knocked out. Unfortunately, we are not going to be able to snag the kill on the Salamence. Plan B, how are we gonna take this thing out? I guess we'll go Florges, but then he can just switch in Doublade. He has so many good switch-ins for everything. Do we... I don't know what we do. A Sucker Punch is not gonna knock out Salamence. Salamence has a decent bulk. Let's go Florges, as it's the only way we can get the Salamence out of here. I'm gonna go straight for the Moonblast, as he's gonna bring in the Snorlax. I don't know why Snorlax is a switch-in, but it is. We gotta go Cobalion. Yeah, I'm gonna switch in Cobalion here, as he's probably just gonna go for the Curse. Curse Lax is gonna be awful. I don't know how we're gonna deal with this. Yeah, it is gonna destroy me, because even if we do get an SD up, by that time, if he curses right now, he's gonna switch in Swampert. Okay, MLG prediction right there, now that we can't use Tangrowth. I think we just hope that he doesn't get a burn with the Scald. I'm going to SD here, as he is going to go for the Scald. I think so. It was going to get his rocks up. Wait. Let me calc this. Cobalion, are you offensive Swords Dance up against Swampert? I think it is just, no, it's just Swampert, UU, physically defensive. CC would be doing 34. It's not gonna knock it out. I gotta go for another SD. Now we should be able to knock it out. He's gonna go for the EQ, bringing us down pretty low, at 3 times attack. Let's see. Yeah, this should definitely knock him out. I think so. Yeah, let's go for the close combat here. It honestly should be able to knock him out. That's the best play I can make, as he's gonna switch in Doublade. Oh, honestly, one of his best switch-ins ever. Okay, that is a problem. Because he can just... What is he gonna do? Iron Head is not doing anything to this guy. Do I just get up my rocks and sack Cobalion? I think I have to. I mean, how much damage? I gotta calc this, because I'm really not sure. I don't know which one is more worth it, like which option's more worth it. An Iron Head to a Doublade, oh, nothing. It's not gonna be doing anything, even with 3 times attack. I think the best play to make is just to get up my rocks here. He's probably just gonna SD. He's gonna go straight for the Sacred Sword, knocking out my Cobalion. I'm glad I got my rocks up before I went down. But honestly now, how am I gonna fight off this Doublade? God only knows. I'm gonna keep Honch in here as... Do I predict the switch? I could predict the switch and go for Pursuit. Or we could predict the Sacred Sword and go for Sucker Punch. I almost feel like it's more probable for him to switch out. I really do. Man, I wish I had a bottle cap so I could, like, flip and do, like, a 50-50. Do I go Sucker Punch? Do I go Pursuit? I don't know. I think I go Sucker Punch here, as he's gonna switch in Hydreigon. Oh, I knew it. I should have gone for the Pursuit. Alright then. Hydreigon, we gotta switch out. We're gonna switch in, Florges, as if you're carrying Flash Cannon, then we're destroyed. We honestly are. He's gonna go straight for the taunt on the Florges, which is fine. I wasn't planning on going for the Wish or anything. I guess now you can just switch in your Doublade. You're gonna bring in Snorlax again. I don't understand why that's your switch in. I mean, I get it can take a hit, but like type-wise, why? I don't even know. Snorlax. We gotta go Entei. Yeah, because if this is going to be Curselax, then we got to get that burn on it somehow. So I'm going to switch in Entei, as the Snorlax is going to go for the Curse. Yep, it is Curselax. So can we just get the burn? That would be amazing. I'm going to go for the Sacred Fire. Maybe a few Sacred Fires will do enough. I don't know. Who knows? I'm going to Sacred Fire. It's going to get the burn. Yeah, buddy. And there's the rest on the Snorlax. So then the burn is absolutely meaningless now. I think I just spam Sacred Fire while he's asleep. Oh god. Yeah, he's definitely gonna wake up. He's gonna go for the sleep talk. Alright, that's fine. This is difficult to handle. I really don't know what I can do against it. Floor just can't do anything. Honchkrow really can't. Yeah, the best play to make is just to stay in here and keep on Sacred Firing. Maybe hope for a crit. I don't even know. He's gonna go straight for the Body Slam with the Sleep Talk. Oh no, this is really, it's really disgusting, honestly. It's not, like, to the point where it's, like, stall that's, like, unbeatable. But it's just kind of gross. I don't know. I don't really like the Snorlax set. I might end up forfeiting the match because I really don't know how I'm supposed to combat the Snorlax. I really don't. He's gonna wake up and he's gonna go for the Sleep Talk. Okay. He's probably gonna rest though, which is the thing that I don't like. No, I guess maybe he's not. Let's go for the Sacred Fire here, as we'll bring the Snorlax down to 20. We're gonna snag the burn, and he's gonna go for the rest. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna give my opponent a little bit of a GG. I'm not going to sit here and force my viewers to watch this. Yeah, so unfortunately, he's just gonna stall us out. Whatever, it's cool. I'm gonna go and forfeit. I'm not a fan of stall. I've mentioned it once, I'll mention it twice, but I'm gonna go and leave, and we're in a match against, I don't know, an opponent. He's gonna be bringing Salamence, Entei, Arrow, Empoleon, Crest, Mamoswine. I don't know who we're gonna lead. Most likely an Empoleon lead. This does not look like a Trick Room team. I think Crest is just here for, defensive support. Alright, well, let's predict Empoleon, and let's lead, Tangrowth. Yeah, so, okay, so he's gonna lead Aerodactyl, which I am cool with. I'm just gonna Leaf Storm. I don't know, do I Leaf Storm? I mean, will I take, I don't know. Will I take an Aerial Ace from this Aerodactyl? I don't know. Let's go Tangrowth. PU Offensive, is that the one? No. Oh, that's Tangela. Whoops, Tangrowth. We need Life Orb. Let me swap out, Assault Vest for the Life Orb, and let's put it up against Aerodactyl, because I'm curious how much a Leaf Storm will do to the Aerodactyl and how much we can take from an Aerial Ace. So it's let's go Aerodactyl. I don't even know, guys. Is it just OU Stall Breaker? I think it's just OU Offense. Aerial Ace, we can take it. Leaf Storm will be doing 80. Yeah, let's go for it. I'm gonna go for the Leaf Storm. He's gonna Mega Evolve and go for the Aerial Ace. It did around the amount of damage that the damage calcs predicted. So Leaf Storm's gonna bring him down to 5. He's probably just going to Aerial Ace. I think I just switch in Cobalion. Yeah. Or do I go Entei, because I could Extreme Speed and knock him out. Or do we sack Tangrowth? Because do we really need to use Tango for anything? I guess we really don't. I'm gonna HP Ice. I'm gonna sack off the Tangrowth as he's gonna let the Aerodactyl live. I'm gonna knock it out with an HP Ice. Alright, so Aerodactyl's gone. I was honestly trying just to sack my Tangrowth here. And what is this notification? Oh, alright, I'm gonna reject that because I don't accept challenges during lives. But either way, we're gonna knock out the Aerodactyl. That is awesome. I wasn't even, like, trying to, I wasn't trying to kill it. I was honestly just trying to sack Tangrowth, so that's really, that's a good development. Entei's gonna come in as, I'm not at enough HP to see what would knock me out and what would not, so I can determine whether this is Assault Vest or Choice Banded, but, I'm just gonna go with the Leaf Storm as he's gonna Sacred Fire. I'm gonna go down. My best switch in here is, what is my switch into Entei? Is my switch into Entei? I don't think I have another option. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bring Entei in here as the only play I can make is to Stone Edge. So I'm gonna do it. 299, 328. I don't know who's faster. Is Assault Vest faster than Banded? I don't really know. I'm gonna Stone Edge here as he's gonna switch in Salamence. I feel like that's kind of odd that he swapped out there. We're gonna miss the Stone Edge. Alright, that's unfortunate. And now we get the attack drop as I gotta switch in Florges. But the fact that he swapped out means I think it is Choice Banded. I honestly do, because it swapped out, meaning that he didn't want to stay in Sacred Fire. So I honestly do believe it's Banded. This will give us an opportunity to bring in Florges. I honestly don't even believe Stone Edge would have done that much damage to the Salamence anyways. So I'm gonna switch in Florges here as the Empoleon is going to it's gonna get switched in here as Florges can't really do anything against it. Do I go? I don't know. I think I go Cobalion. Do I go? I don't have options. I really don't. Salamence and Empoleon give this team a lot of trouble. I almost feel like he's just going to Flash Cannon, so I'm gonna switch in Cobalion. Please don't go for the Scald and get the burn. He's gonna go straight for the knockoff, giving me a justified boost. Ooh, that is good. What a switch in. That is powerful. Here I think I just CC. Yeah, I think I just go for the close combat here. It should be doing a lot of damage to him. He can switch in Salamence if he wants, but I always have Florges in here as a switch into Salamence, so I don't know. I guess he could sack Empoleon right now. He's not gonna, as he's gonna bring in Cress. Okay, close combat did absolutely nothing. So what do we do here? I think we get up rocks. Yeah, I can't really use Cobalion for anything. Gosh, I don't know what to do against this guy's team. Empoleon and Salamence give me so many problems. This Crest is just gonna go straight for the Sidekick as, that did 46. So, I'm gonna die next time. I think I just go with the Iron Head. I'm gonna fish for a flinch. I'm gonna do it. I'm so sad, but I'm gonna go for the Iron Head as, can we get the, we're not gonna get a flinch. As he's gonna T-Wave, honestly now he's just gonna outspeed. Unless that Psychic was a high roll, then we're gonna get knocked out here. He's gonna go with the Psychic as we are gonna get knocked out. Okay, so unfortunately Cobalion can't do anything. I honestly don't know what to do against this guy's team. I mean, I guess we have Honchkrow. Let's switch in Honchkrow. I'm gonna go for the Pursuit, as I honestly do believe he's gonna try and switch his Crest out. Yeah, that's the only play I can make. I can't Sucker Punch because I almost feel like, oh god, Pursuit did nothing, and you're not even gonna switch out. He's gonna go for the T-Wave, unfortunately. Alright, I think I just go for the Sucker Punch here. Gosh, maybe, I gotta hope you're carrying Moonblast. Nope, and you're gonna go for the Moonlight. Okay, if this is just gonna be stall, then I don't want to force you guys to watch this. I really don't. Stall. Not going to force my viewers to watch this. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and leave the match here. I'm going to give my opponent a little bit of a GG. It is what it is. Stall is a play style. It's something that I'm always going to run into. And unfortunately, this team really can't handle it that well. Empoleon and Salamence really shuts down this team. But nonetheless, this was a good live. Honchkrow put in a lot of work. It swept, I think, 2 people in this live. And then, you know, we did win another battle, I think, after the two Honchkrow sweeps. So either way, yeah, that match is going to actually wrap up the session and this video. So thank you all so much for watching, and be sure to take it easy, you guys.